The UN's peacekeeping force in Lebanon, UNIFIL, says that an explosion has injured 3 of its observers and a translator. The peacekeeping force says those injured were on foot patrol when a shell struck nearby. UNIFIL says it is investigating the cause of the incident. For more on this, let's bring in DW's Beirut Bureau Chief, Mohammed Shetra. Mohammed, we're seeing nuances in the reports coming out of the region and hoping you can clarify a little bit. Israel denies that it targeted a UNIFIL vehicle. However, the most recent statement from UNIFIL says 3 UN observers and 1 interpreter were injured while on foot patrol. What more can you tell us about how this incident unfolded?
Well, what we know so far, Michael, is that UN technical observers were on a mission near the blue line on the Lebanese-Israeli border when a blast occurred near their position. The UN peacekeepers operating in southern Lebanon, UNIFIL, confirmed the incident and said it is carrying out investigations to determine the origin of the explosion. So far, 4 people have been reportedly injured, 3 UN foreigners and the Lebanese translator. Of course, the UN condemned the incident and said all its missions are carried out in coordination with all active parties on the ground and that the vehicle had clear UN branding. Now, in Lebanon, the local news agency cited a military source saying that it's an Israeli drone that launched the attack on the UN vehicle. Of course, the Israeli army is denying responsibility for the attack so far.
As you well know, recent days have seen an uptick in deadly exchanges. What are you hearing on the ground there from Lebanese people about where all of this might be heading?
Well, for the fourth day in a row, this front is really peaking. The tension is unprecedented, at least since the beginning of the month of Ramadan, when this front has been cooling down relatively. But now, again, it is looking on the edge of a blow-up. Hezbollah have been firing heavy rockets into new Israeli territory and positions. And in return, Israel have been targeting and widening its targets inside Lebanon, reaching the Beqa Valley and Baalbek, which is relatively far from the its northern border. And this is a clear extension of the usual rule of engagement between both parties. Now there's a growing fear among Lebanese from a large-scale war. Most of people we talk to are very concerned about a war that the country is far from ready for on the financial, logistical, and also the mental aspect. The country is going through the worst economic and financial crisis in Lebanon's modern history and barely functioning like the UN, the government organizations is barely able to support the citizens in Lebanon.
That's DW's Beirut Bureau Chief, Mohammed Shetra. Many thanks.